What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Mr. Ranimbo, welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's staying safe. Today, I've got a video for you guys. I've been meaning to do this for a while, dude. I gotta love it. I've missed her video bombing the absolute shit out of my videos, bless her. So, what I'm gonna do, quick little update on the channel. I'm gonna, how do I word this? Less me terrorizing, taking a piss out of PYR, and more tutorial and helping videos for you guys. I've been meaning to get round to it. I've actually got a long list of people keep asking me. By the way, if you haven't joined the Discord group, a better way to get hold of me is to come and join the Discord group, because I've been all over the show the last few weeks. I'm normally floating around the Discord. You know, great group of people over here, always having a good laugh. Many knowledgeable people, YouTubers, big spenders. There's people over here that will help you out, and there's no egotistical pricks like the SVIP group. I put my foot down. We ain't have none of that shit here. So link will be in the description. Come join us, have a laugh, enjoy the game, and yeah, we'll be over there. So what I want to do, 6 million wings, 6 million gold wings, looking good, is talk to you guys today about a question that somebody asked me this morning. And actually, truth be told, multiple people have asked me this question. I've got a long list of videos to make, and this just happened to be something that I just thought, well, fuck it, let's just do it today. So, and it's going to be about a basic guide on how to create a formation. Now, there's a lot of controversy also as well, and there's people who say this is good, that's not good, this is good, and give you many different variations of different formations. But truth be told, at the end of the day, you need to build what is suited to you and how you play. You know, like, I could sit here and give you a formation, but you might be an infantry player, and I might give you a cavalry formation, and that might not even help you out in the slightest. You know, you might be a siege player, and I give you an infantry formation. So what I can do for you guys, and hopefully help you out, is give you what I believe to be a very basic guide to a formation. Then what you can do is you can take that, adapt it to your own, take it out there, trial and error, because that's what this game is all about at the end of the day. Trial and, you know, failing and learning from your lessons, you know. So you can go out there, attack someone, maybe that quite not work, tweak it in your own little way and make it yours. Do you see what I'm saying? Because I can't just give you a formation, because I don't know what, you know, I don't know what your strongest troops are. I don't know how you play. You know, it's just, it's very hard. So hopefully this way, this helps a lot more people. Okay, so let's talk here, because I just deleted one video because I was chatting bullshit for fucking ages, and get right into it. So we are, okay, let's have a little look. So our standard with no, I mean, I'm not going to put any march buffs on, because at the end of the day, that's pointless, because again, like, people's march caps are very different. You know, if I start slapping all my buffs and everything else, I'm like 800, 900, a million. Do you know what I'm saying? If I just keep it at a basic at like 380, that might get close to some of where you guys are. But the thing about it as well is, if you have the very basic of the formation there itself, when you come to adding march boosters, the rest of the troops you could just add in, like, you know, at your own pleasure, as to say. Do you know what I mean? But because you've got the basics there, you know, the formation, you know, it might work. I don't know. I'm trying to help out. So here we go with it. Right. So something that a lot of you guys may not realise, at the start of the game actually tells you, without enough shield soldier, the rest of your army will suffer. That goes for defending, that goes for attacking, just generally all round. So depending on how big your march is, if we're basing mine off 380,000, you're going to probably have to do your own maths on this. I would say, and a lot of people may question this, the minimum amount of shield soldier you're going to need is 70,000. I put 70 there. Because you're attacking, you think about this, a lot of people don't realise this, but you're attacking castles with millions of troops, hundreds of thousands of troops. You need those soldiers there with the shields to protect your army. As soon as your front line fails, that's it. The battle's over, mate. The rest of your troops get wiped. There's no more rounds, and the battle ends. It's as simple as that. You know, a lot of people don't realise that. So obviously add in your hero, dragon, whatever one you use, and your array, right? So I would have said on a 380,000 march, the minimum I would send is 70,000. You can send too many. Some people may say to me, oh, Mr. Random, that's too many. Maybe send 50. Okay, maybe send 50. But truth be told, in my mind, I'm thinking, wait a minute, I'm about to press this button and then come over here and then fucking add on one of these. So next thing I know, my 350,000 has turned into 800,000, and I've only got 50,000 shield soldier. That doesn't make sense in my head. Do you know what I mean? 70,000 I think is a nice little number to go with. So coming back down here, adding in the hero, dragon, whatever dragon, I don't care. We've got 50,000. Take those off. We don't need those. So starting with the very basics, front line, 70,000. Now you can, I'm not going to talk about armament troops on here, right? Because it just turned this video into like ridiculous, too long. I'm going to do the very basics, and it's up to you guys to add in the armament troops where you think it's applicable. Now, you're more than happy to come to join the Discord and ask questions, and I can help you from there. But otherwise, it's just going to be, it's just too much. Because I think, to be honest, formations, like I said at the start of the video, are suited to the person. I can give you the basics, what I believe is the basics. Other than that, it's basically all down to you guys. So we'll start with the front line. Now, Pegasus Knights, some people will use these, some people don't. I wouldn't really use a lot of them. 30, 40,000, if that. I don't really consider them that good nowadays. There's a lot of other troops out there. You do want a little bit of siege when attacking a castle, so you can choose between the Phoenix Wings, because also layering is involved in attacking a castle. You know what I mean? If you can get troops out there to distract other troops, which means that your better troops can do damage, that's a thumbs up and a win-win. Do you know what I mean? So it all depends, again, on how you want to create it. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could just go through and stick maybe like 5,000 in there. Make it a little bit of a distraction. You can use the Grande Siege. I'm not going to touch them at the moment. This is very basic, because some of these troops you guys may not have as well. That was another thing that I saw when somebody asked me the question this morning. Shout out to Ballas, by the way, in the Discord. He did send me a picture of something that somebody sent him, and I was like looking at it thinking, bro, you probably don't even have half of those troops, so how could you even make that formation? Do you know what I mean? It was a little bit complicated. So, pushing through, we want to... So, the way okay, I need to describe this properly. So, the way you want to do it, right, is you've got your shield soldier in the front. Then the next lot behind that are going to be all your pikemen. So, anything with a spear. So, you're talking T11, T9, if you really want to add them in there. Where's the T11? Now, depending on your enhancements and depending on who's setting the rally or scenario, you want at least 50 to 75,000 of these in there. They're good troops. They are good troops. People use them a lot. They're good for defending. I mean, if you've got the enhancements done as well, they're just generally, they counter a lot of cavalry. Excuse me. This is an attacking formation, by the way, not a defending one. Okay. Also, you want to be looking, so, you've got your front line, right? And again, this is very, very basic. So you've got your front line, we should not done. You've got your shield. Now, behind your shield, you want your spearmen. So you've got your T11. Maybe add some T9 in there if you really wanted to. I don't know, like 5,000 or something. Just to layer it out a little bit, right? Now, the next line behind your pikemen is then going to be your cavalry, right? So you really want to be looking at the slaughter. I don't know, 30, 40,000, something like that. This is very basic, right? Now, behind this cavalry, I believe it does actually fall either the archers or the siege. I know some of the other siege, like, for example, these ones, they do push forward and supposedly attack the wall, but we never get to see the battles, so we just take Clash of Kings' word for it. So, we've already got a couple of them in there. You can add elephants. Now, obviously, every 5,000 elephants you add, up to 100,000, will give you 1% health. So if you had 100,000 elephants, you get 20% health. Some people go like this and add 100,000 in there. Truth be told, that's totally up to you. Depends on how big your march is. Depends if you have the troop. Yes, it's 20% health for all troops, but at the same time, that's 100,000 troops that basically do jack all. They are fucking useless, the elephants. The only thing they offer is the health bonus and maybe a distraction from another unit. See what I'm saying? So obviously you got your siege. You know, you want to be adding Griffin Knights. Griffins are pretty good nowadays. Even if you've got some of the enhancements done, I don't have a lot left because I got fucking jeweled by Pablo. Thanks for that one, mate. Obviously I've got the other ones, the armament ones and the defending ones, but we're not going to talk about them. So yes, add Griffin Knights to your formation. Very key. Where are we at now? Cavalry, so we've done the basics. We've got the infantry with the sword. Now you want slaughter, Pegasus done, archers. Now, these tier 11 aren't that good for defending. Aren't that good for attacking, sorry. Not really that good at all. Shura archers, and these, yes, we're not going to talk about them. So I would add personally, depending on the enhancements, again, Shura archers. Chuck a few in there, basic 20,000 like so. Again, this is all off of 380,000 march. This is actually quite hard to do because my brain always thinks, I'm thinking 500k in my head because that's by the time I put buffs on. Do you know what I mean? Okay. Last but not least, you want some fearless artillery. 20,000. You see the numbers that I'm using are very basic. 20,000, 30,000. You know, some people get all technical and do like 1,999 or something like that. You know, on my Mr. Random Castle, throughout the formation, you see random shit like this, 499, like just 499 troops. Why? I don't know, I was having a funny 5 minutes, but it's what I said. For a formation itself, it's very hard to do, you know, to try and tell you the perfect formation because it's not suited to everyone. That's just it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. What you can do, add some of them in. They're not great, but they're a good distraction for when you're attacking a castle. And I think, basically, that is the very, very basics of a formation. Now, some of you may say there's not enough attacking troops in there, but at the end of the day, you're going to be putting march boosters on. So if we save that, and then go and take a look at it, find a camp, and do this, what was it, number 2? And then what I can do is just show you from the battle report, you know, just the basics. So, you know, at the end of the day, I know this seems like a bit, I say a brief video or sort of like, you know, it's very hard to pinpoint a formation for you guys without knowing exactly how you play, what your strongest troop is. Because again, you got to think about it like this. You need to have more of a, you know, your strongest enhanced troop within the formations because obviously they're going to do better. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so as you can see from here, what we've got, front line with the shield, then we've got your siege. Oh, so it is the siege lines up first. Then we've got your pikemen. I forgot I added them. You got your horses, griffins, your slaughters, Pegasus knights, some Shura archers, and some of them. Again, I didn't cover armament troops because we could be here for fucking ever, and I'm so picky, and some of the troops you guys may not have or may have, but truth be told, the only troops you're really going to be using nowadays is tier 11 upwards. Sometimes T10 if you want to just fill the ranks or layer some things out. Do you see what I'm saying? So you need shield, pikemen, siege, your cavalry, and then your archers behind. It is basic. Very, very basic like that. And then what you can do is you can just tweak it. I mean, like the one that I've got on there at the moment, let's just fucking find another. I know what the fuck. I know what I'd do to someone if I saw that. There's one here. Let's have a look at just a random one with a different hero. I'll show you mine. This is what I'm saying. You can just take the basics and then tweak it into your own. Add in the little armament troops. You know, you might want to, depending on, again, how big your march is, maybe knock off 10,000 here and there on each one. Because, you know, not everyone can march massive amounts of troops. Do you see what I'm trying to say? That's why I left it at 380, to try and give you guys the basics. Because then you're going to press that little button on top, the general mobilization. Maybe add a little 25% booster, 50, whatever's available to you. Come on, Arthur, get there. All right, do. Let's have a little look. Right, so as you can see on this, right, Oh, fuck, I forgot paladins. Fuck. This is what I'm saying. It's like, it's not easy to tell you guys. I mean, you can, as you can see. So, as you can see, I do have the very basics in here. So, I've got the shield soldier, and then I've added some armament on top. I boo-booed on the paladin, my mistake. I missed them out on purpose. I added them in. I've got the T11 Pokemon, and then added some armament on top to tweak it. Got some T10 as a distraction. Got my Griffins, not a lot, because most of them are dead. Obviously, Slaughter, again. Then added some armaments just to tweak it, you know. And I'm forever tweaking the formation, even if it's just a little bit here and there, just to see what the result is. Shura, again, added armament for the thing. You can add those. And again, with the Siege. Notice I didn't add any elephants, because I just think they're a fucking waste. Do you know what I mean? Unless I really wanted to go ham on someone, another 20%. But yeah, other than that, I hope the video helped out. Like I said, it is a very basic guide to a formation. And the idea behind it is to take this and tweak it into your own. Does that make sense? Other than that, I'm Mr. Random. Feel free to pick holes in it. I know you guys out there are going to do it. I love it. This link to the Discord will be down below. I hope this video helped out. And I will catch you peeps later.